Good evening, everyone. But I don't think Nvidia's done. I think it's going to retest all-time highs. Kind of looks like it's going for it. Why is McKissick going nuts? No, I don't think so. The way it closed, it just... like, it's been so strong lately. Whoops. Like, I think it can go to 340 tomorrow. Potentially. I mean, it went up $20 today. What else went nuts today? Ooh. Ooh. Where's my 4? Yeah, this could go. This could go to 170. Keep that on a watch. Roblox kind of got an inverted head and shoulders. That gets interesting over 131. It's got this contention zone here. That didn't work out. Kind of truncated it. Oh, is that a diamond or is that a handle? What a question. I don't love that giant sell-off right there. Kinda. Guess it all depends if it can get over 150 or 1150. CRM doesn't look so good, but they got earnings, so I'm not playing them this week. Expedia with that island top. Man, this stock is going nuts off this cup and handle. Like, this just retest straight up. Nuts. Semiconductors are so strong right now.
'Tis the season to gather near, bring the cheer, and share a little sparkle wherever you go. And right now, get a free Microsoft Surface laptop.
Ah. I hate how ESPN just like plays, like they won't play the video and then like you'll be on the site for like 10 minutes and they're like, surprise! Russell's looked bad all year. This looks interesting. I wonder if Airbnb can get back over 183. This thing could really run if it wanted to. Well, kind of. I just like, there's nothing with like like super good setups. I'm gonna do some scans and we're gonna look at stuff because like just going through stock by stock ain't gonna work for me tonight. Let's see here. Pure storage getting the Dynatrace. The large call flow today. Do they call him bottom here? Not quite sure, but if I can get over that pivot there, 65, I might be able to see something here. Maybe you can start coming back up to the 70s. Let's make a new list here. Stocks we're watching. Like we said, we want to watch NVIDIA. Still have more room down. Never good when you cannot find like just good setups. I do like PSTG still. This thing's been very strong. Ended with a doji here. Add that to the list. Amazon looks bullish. Neo Spot. I'll take a look at those. I think I even have Neo charted, so. Alright, well, it didn't quite break out of that. Looks like it did one of these. So, and the downtrend break, gap up, gap down. Kind of looks like a rising wedge. I think Neil probably wants to come back down to 38. Maybe even fill this gap down to 36. Don't love that. Spot. Spot don't look good either. I don't like that curling action. They had news too, which is interesting. Wonder if Spot, like, I love this chart on Spot too, which is interesting. You know, that downtrend. So I'm wondering if it does a double bottom here and retest this again. I think futures are green right now. I'll take a look at those in a bit. But Spot can finish breaking out of this downtrend, get over 250. I could see that probably doing something. Ooh. Alright. Now we got something. We got 3.3% dividend. Maybe after the dividend. Is that tomorrow? Maybe it comes back down to 27. I like this one. This one's got interesting Okay. I need to show you guys this. This is, cannot be ignored. Someone was trading quite a few calls today. I would definitely put this on your list. I'm gonna make an alert on this so I don't forget. Do it on 29. What else are we looking at? Amazon fire. Cup and handle. Oh, you're thinking this big thing is a cup? Looks more like a Wu-Tang. I mean, I think it still has one more leg down potentially. I do like the if this makes an inverse head and shoulders. So I could see this happening. But it needs to get back over 3600 in my opinion for it to do anything. AMD's up $1 after hours. Yeah, this thing's just going nuts. It's crazy. Look at that downtrend, break, retest, and then moon. You want to look at the cues? Oh, is that making a head and shoulders? Or is that simply 5 waves up to 3 waves down? Is that all we get? Yeah, LLY is literally chilling right at my support. Like, it needs to go tomorrow. It broke all the uptrend support, so those are no longer valid. Oh, excuse me. I'm not yawning. We get some like killer music on or something. Let's see. There we go. This will wake us up. Yeah, you really need this to bounce. Like, this thing, heavy sell-off today. But I doubt it goes down much more. Like, this needs to stay for this cup and handle to be valid. Otherwise, it then becomes a double top, and we got a possibility of a Batman. Roku? Wow, Roku got fucked. That didn't work. And this thing just... And at this point, this almost looks like this is the AB. Which would put... Yeah, that would put Roku at like 180. I mean, it could bounce here too. It's at the 220. So if it can reclaim 250, that's when you could start to see it curl up. Let's see, they're gonna do one of these, or it's going to do one of these. Looks like it's about break even after hours. Ooh, Upstart. Yes, this is what I was looking at. I like this one. Look at that, I already got it charted and everything. This thing reclaims 221. That's when you're really going to start to see some serious shit. That's just a sexy chart right there. Let's throw that on there. That's something I want to watch. Figs. I mean, it's following this downtrend channel pretty good. So until it breaks that channel, I wouldn't touch it. Zoom. Man, when is this thing ever going to stop going down? Thing hit like what? 590? It's down at 218. Hit 195. Myrna is such a crazy stock. Look at those gaps. Just such a news-driven stock. Didn't quite fill that gap to 385 yet. But did fill it to 375, so doesn't necessarily have to go to 385. I could do it tomorrow, though. How's it doing after hours? It is up $6 after hours. Okay. It's also got that gap up to 408. Man. Yeah, I would just say follow the flow on this one. Well, I had square marked up to about here. So let's see. It's just kind of been in a it's kind of flat today. Kind of looks like a bear flag too. I wonder if it's coming down to 185. 193, 185 would give us another bottom here. Would make sense. If you were to do a measured move off of this move down, it's chilling on the halfway down. So 200 would be our next test. Otherwise, if it can get back over 216, then I'd return bullish on it. DraftKings. Wow, this thing just kept going. Okay. Wow, I had that almost perfect. That's nutty. That's insane how good I got that. Where's it going now? Is it going to 30? I have bear flagging again. Although it broke the downtrend, retested it. If this thing gets back over 36.50, maybe it can start to move actually. Pfizer. I was looking at Pfizer earlier. I think it fills this gap at this point. So I think Pfizer's also going to get hurt. So Merck, we should really be talking about Merck if we're talking about Pfizer. So some big things happened on Merck today. A bunch of congressmen bought it, and a bunch of dark pool bought it at the end of the day. So these huge candles right here are dark pool buying, and they have massive news potentially tomorrow with their COVID pill being authorized for emergency FDA use. So if that gets authorized, you could really see this thing move tomorrow. Like I'm talking 70, like $3 to $5 potentially. I mean, it's got a gap all the way up to 90. That's a $15 move. I mean, you take some Jan 90 calls, that'd be a nice lotto in my opinion. So, I was looking at Lemonade again. I was wondering if this thing finally bottomed, because I saw it was near all-time lows. But they just are accelerating how fast, like, you know what they're really good at? Losing money. And losing money faster and faster. So I will never ever play this stock. I'm not even going to chart it. Alright, I'm going to go back to my screeners. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, this thing went nuts today. Holy shnikes. I think this has a consolidation day. It ran too hard already. Ooh, this was on here too. What the? I think Tay was playing this today. Cars. This thing's just been nutty. Wish I would have longed this on the cup and handle breakout. This thing's still going. At this point, I have no idea. It's just be way beyond my price targets. What's Sue today? Interesting. This thing's got earnings this week. Could be could play it up into the earnings. It's at the end of the week, so semiconductors keep going nuts. I like Marvel for a potential continuation. I just find it interesting. There's two semiconductors that, like, I guess they started making money recently, which is good. How big are these guys? 611 building? Yeah, this is one where if we could get over 76, it's worth watching. I think it's even worth putting on the list to watch this week. Oh, how did I miss this? Oh, that's such a freaking easy cup and handle. Oh, that would have been a good play to catch. No, I can't do it now. What the? Alright, here is a lithium play that hasn't gone super nuts lately. This could be interesting. If SLI gets over $11, that could run to 13. Maybe even in the same day. That's even worth putting an alert on. So what I'm looking at now is what's called an alpha list. So these are high alpha weighted stocks. That's bear flagging below. You want me to look at... Oh, CRISPR. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. That thing's just straight down. I mean, that's been... Until it breaks that downtrend, I wouldn't touch that. I think I have Blink charted. Be curious to see if Blink rebounds. Ran really hard, squeezed. Already did Neo Cash. It's going down to 38. Beyond, trash. No, I'm not touching that. Fubo, also no bueno. I'd imagine Fubo would start to find a floor here. This is basically major support right here. So, yeah, if you're gonna long Fubo, I like it here to long. This could be good. What's Baba doing overseas? I thought about swinging some Baba calls today. And I was like, just better not. I'm glad I didn't. It's down another $3. Wow! This thing cannot catch a break. Holy cow. Like, where is the floor? Literally been on a downtrend since October of last year. Over a year, it's gone down. Insane. It's nutty. At this point, you might as well put it at 115. What is the target for cost? What the F? Wow, this thing just goes straight up. I don't know, 569, 560? It's crazy. What else we got here? Ooh, here we go. Here's one you could potentially play. This looks good. That thing over 373. Probably go to all-time highs. That looks really nice. Digital Ocean. I think I clapped. Now this one might be worth checking out. So this can get going. Let's check that out at 1040. It's got a nice chart. Who wants to eat fake meat? I just don't believe in the product. I don't believe in it. I just... Like, these are all dead cats today, but the chart still looks terrible. Lulu has earnings this week? How did I miss that? Oh, I have earnings next week. I feel like Lulu always crushes earnings. Yeah, they always do good. I mean, who doesn't want to buy Lulu pants? Let's see what the bull flag scanner finds. Just gotta modify the scanner real quick. This one could be interesting with the news tomorrow. American homes for rent. So we have, ooh. Yeah, this over 4090 gets interesting. AMH. This one keeps popping up on my scanners, TGNA. I get why. I just don't like it. What's Netflix doing? Oh, that looks like something I don't want to chart. Dollar General's interesting. They have earnings this week. They got clapped last earnings. They generally don't do great on earnings, to be honest with you. But Dollar Tree got awesome. No, I'm not in Siri yet. Does mechanic in a can actually work? I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love this one. There are a couple earnings this week that I do love. Got my earnings list here. This one's interesting. This is a marine shipping stock. All the other marine shipping stocks have gone nuts lately, so I'm curious if this will go. They do liquefied gas tanks, ships. So, I do love Box. Love Box off of earnings tomorrow. So I'll probably swing a little bit of this. Can't imagine it would go down. All the past earnings have at least been above that. So their earnings are supposed to be the best tomorrow. The revenue continuing to rise. So this is one that I'll play. Also like HPE for the same reason. The revenue keeps going up, but the stock keeps going sideways. Eventually, something's got to give. Crowd. See, my problem with crowd is it's runs so long. I could see it going up potentially, but traditionally it goes down on earnings. That's like my only concern, is it only has gone up like once on earnings. And it's not like they've increased their earnings, it's kind of gone sideways. So just because I don't have a strong feeling on it, I'm just not going to play it. Look at BB-8. I was telling you about Build-A-Bear. I just don't think it's going to do anything. I think it's going to continue to go sideways. I have not done docu. It is on here though. This is one where you could see a really nice earnings depending on it, because they kind of tend to go back and forth on their gap up, gap down, gap up, gap down. This would mean this one would be a gap up potentially. It also has an inverse head and shoulders going into it. So depending on how it runs into earnings, because it's later in the week, December 4th. So wait, that can't be right. No, what in stock you? That's not right. Second, yeah, okay. I was like, I thought that was Thursday. So we got 2 days more, then we're good to go. So 1 second, catching up on some messages here. Alright. So, yeah, a big one is tomorrow I like HPE and I like Box. There's a couple others I think I like. Fro is interesting because it's gone straight down. So I'm wondering if this is like... And it's gone down right into support, right into earnings. Or did they have earnings today? Wait, did I miss it? Oh, they didn't do anything off of it. Well, never mind then. Oh, they did have it this morning. Then what am I looking at here? Alright, so what are we looking at for... Oh, Kroger. That was another one I was looking at. So Kroger has earnings Thursday morning. This is one I wanted to look at. This has like a cup and handle going on with a downtrend break and retest. This one I'll be interested in watching. I don't know if it's going to do anything off of earnings. It typically does okay on earnings, but I'm really interested in... There's a couple Wednesday after close. So we have Snowflake, CrowdStrike, AI, Okta, Splunk, Five Below, and Viva, which are all interesting. So AI, I mean, this thing does nothing but go down. Literally hit like 180, and now it's $37. They need to show a path to profitability. If they can do that, if they can show a path to profitability, they might have a chance. But right now, there's nothing really good on it. Okta, this one could be good. I like their last earnings. You know, they gapped up into their last earnings. Gap down, gap down, gap down. But a lot of software companies this week. Splunk, this one is the one that could be sneaky, sneaky good. So, CEO left, which caused all this to go down. But they're at major support right now. And they're near, you know, where they've been trading at since 2018. So if they can show a reversal here, maybe we can start seeing, you know, maybe it can run all the way to 160. Who knows? But I wouldn't think it's going to run all the way off of earnings. I mean, it has dropped from 202 down to 152 in a single earnings before. So they do need to show that they're heading back to profitability, because they did the major pivot last year, and it's definitely going to be one to watch. Alright, Viva. This is another one I want to watch. They tend to move on earnings in a big way, either up or down. But it's been trading sideways for pretty much since COVID. I'm wondering if it's finally going to make a decision and decide where to go. I mean, revenue keeps going up, so that's good. Something we like to see. Price to earnings is still a little high, 127. Like to see that down in the 40s, but you know, if they keep growing revenue, it could support it. If they can get that over $1 and do really good, this is the one I'll be watching. Oh, what happened to Dropbox? I think got annihilated. When's the company gonna buy this? I feel like this has been a rumor of like being bought forever. GoPro. Why has Coca-Cola been like so popular today? Is there like something I missed? It's got dividend tomorrow. Like, don't touch it till after the dividend. You can buy it at 52. Buy it down here. Don't buy it before then. Yeah. I mean, there's just nothing going on there either. Twitter did not. It liked it and then it didn't like it that the CEO left. It went from being up, what, $6 to being down $1.30 by the end of the day. What a good short that would have been. I mean, not sure where Twitter goes from here. Like to see it bounce here, though possible. Oh, look at you guys just spitting out tickers now. I looked at 8 earlier today. Isn't that like $5 now? Yeah, this thing did. Had that giant run, and then nothing. I just never wanted to go. Yeah, didn't Shamiya just get downgraded again today? Oh man, they look terrible. Not touching that. Chimerics. That thing terrible too. I really like TSM though. It's kind of been following my path. A little faster than I anticipated, but that's okay. Should be close to the floor here though. Like to see it get over 125, I believe is my key level, 125. Then maybe we'll be able to see that run to 133 that we've been waiting for. But of all the semis running, I'm curious why this one has not been. I think it will though. Wow, this thing just keeps going down. Not touching that bear flag. Ooh, Gush, yes. Let's talk about Gush. So, Gush kind of does these like waves. So I'm going to be curious if it starts to go back up. Big thing with this is going to be gas prices into the winter with natural gas specifically. So I was looking at Ford the other day. Ford looks super interesting in my opinion. It's kind of got like this handle going on. Like this tilted cup, like it's got this huge cup, and now it's making this huge flag on this tilted cup and handle, and I like these. These are usually pretty bullish when these happen. I think this thing gets back over 20. It's gonna look nice. I think Ford could run to 30. PayPal's been dead for a while. You guys love looking at dead stocks. Alright, no touching. PayPal is in my buy zone, but it still could come down even more. Like, I think this could come down even to 130. But I want to see it break this downtrend. I should actually set an alert on that. So. AbbVie did well today. Thought I saw. Yeah, they had the butt cheeks break out on earnings. Now it's been consolidating. Needs to clean that gap up to 118. Alright. Alright. I'm going to go do some other stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys found some stuff that potentially you could play this week. I'll be honest with you, it's just not going to be a great week to play stuff. Like, nothing looks good. Like, just come back next week, in my opinion. There's too much news this week to play anything or swing anything. I think quick scalps are the way to go. Maybe some earnings plays. Have a little fun, but don't go heavy this week, in my opinion. I did like NVIDIA paper plate. I charted that earlier. Alright, thank you guys.